All right. Coming into the game, I thought, St. Martin's 24-7 last year NCAA tournament team, four returning starters, I thought it was a great game for us. I thought we'd really be tested. They're a very good offensive team. They have a program history of winning, and I thought we came out at the beginning and imposed our will, and that's what we want to do in every game that we play. Our guys were locked in, and that's what was exciting.
Is there any one part of the game that you liked most? Was it the defense, or it just wasn't the way you guys were able to move an offense?
I thought the ball movement's been our biggest focus, 24 assists. I felt like we changed ends of the court very well. I liked, for the most part, our half-court defense. I thought we've been really focusing on it. The coaching staff's done a really good job of preparing them. When you can defend and get rebounds, that's when we can play fast. But the unselfishness on the offensive end, and then the toughness, I think, in the first half on the defensive end were the keys.
Just what was going through your mind? Put Frank in, and within like a minute, he's diving on the floor like Superman.
He knows one way. I wish I could tell him to, have a stop button, but he just doesn't. But my goal was to play him 10, 15 minutes tonight, and he played 9. And when I took him out in the first half, I didn't want to, he's been sitting over there, just keep him warm, and got a lot of bodies in there, so that was exciting. But to have him out there was pretty cool.
I was going to say, Wilhelm's three-point shooting looked intriguing, and then ended up getting the company go down. What does he bring in the post? He seems like a scrappy kind of guy, but then to see him go beyond the three-point line and actually make a couple.
Well, he can shoot. There's no getting around it. He gives you an element that the modern-day game, 11 points, 12 rebounds in 23 minutes, and he can really pass. He had 3 turnovers tonight, but he does. He's a dirt worker. He does all the dirty work, and he got on the ground today, and I could have sworn all the old Laker fans, little Kurt Rambis. He was going after it, and he's all about winning in team, and that is contagious. And I think we've got a lot of guys like that.
How was Braxton, and how was Leslie?
Before we went out to play another exhibition game, he went down. He should be back for the opener, Braxton. Yeah, and then Wesley's just he's been practicing, getting shots on that, and that's a TBA. We don't know.
So his availability for the opener?
The opener, it could be. Could be.
Your guard play tonight was severe.
Yeah. Yeah.
They played real well.
They all, it's a simple game when you can pass, dribble, and shoot, and that's what they all can do. And they're very, what they are? They're real confident players too. They're not, KJ had a big night tonight. Shot the ball 5 for 6 from the 3-point line. That's another thing. We shoot the ball. We have multiple players that. Could be 40% 3-point shooters, which last year I think we were 12th in the league in 3-point shooting and 11th in the league in assist-to-turnover ratio. And those were the 2 areas that we needed to fix. We're not perfect there yet. Some of our turnovers, we're still, you're playing fast. There's going to be some of those. So we're still learning, but, the potential's pretty good.
We've seen you after season beginning exhibition games. I've never seen you this excited after an exhibition game.
Well, you know what? It's like we put our scout team in, and you got Nahemi had 3 blocks, and we had our top to bottom talent. I think is our depth is pretty long, and not a lot of difference, and so it's hard when guys come in the game. And our guys came in the game, and it was kind of like. It was like we got better, and Frank came in and we got our depth is going to be a real bonus for us this year.
And we kind of talked about this before, but how long, what type of rotation are you thinking then? Are you thinking 8,
You know what? With this depth and the way that we're playing, I'm gonna have to go 9 or 10, and I think I did play 10 in the first half, and I felt comfortable doing it. And again, it's something that I'm trying to learn and grow. I'm an 8 guy, rotation guy, and but when you have depth like this and they're playing their heart and soul out, so they can play 4 and 5 minutes, and you're getting a lot more out of it. That's how you can play 10 guys.
Obviously, the veteran approach, you have veterans all over this team, new guys, old guys, things like that. But coming into the season, how much do you sense their kind of veteran presence on the team, or kind of having that mentality?
A big difference on this year's team compared to the past, and I had said this to multiple people, this is going to be the first time since year 1 to year 2 that we returned major parts of our team. Even losing Isaiah and Jaden, or losing Terrell and Wesley, or not Wesley, Emmett Matthews. There's certain guys, and so, we return an all-league player in Keon Brooks. You return an all-defensive player in Braxton Mia. We lost Minifield, but we brought back Korn, who was right on the borderline of being all-rookie. And then Frank Kepnang, who is an if Braxton was all-defense, has a chance to be even another all-defensive player. And so we're bringing back 4 guys that were key. We didn't have a great season, but we were 16 and 16, and those guys had significant impacts. And then we just built the team around those guys, and with shooting, ball handling. And so to have those guys coming back, that's that maturity. They know how we operate. They know the coaching staff. And, I think that's been a big advantage for sure.
Any concerns at all about their 23 free throws?
Yes. Listen, we're not where we need to be. I think the first impressions are our speed and our skill level and our unselfishness and our toughness, but going to the free throw line, we started switching, I was only going to play Frank 10 minutes. Wilhelm, I think, played 20, so we had to play small, and they tried to, as soon as we went small, they went inside, and they did a good job doing that. But a team like this is going to beat you with the three-point ball, and we were eliminating that. And 3 for 29. We knew they were going to take 33s. Our goal was 5 or less makes, and they missed some open ones. But I think at the beginning, not allowing them to get their confidence and really taking them off the line and making them take quicker shots than they want, and our rotations are one of the reasons why they didn't shoot so great. And they're a very good basketball team, and that coach does a real good job. They're organized, they're disciplined, they've got good guard play. So I was proud of the way our guys came out and played tonight.
Keon Brooks, 14 minutes, 22 points, 5 rebounds. He just looks like a good player.
Yeah, no, our coaching staff has done a great job working with him and getting his confidence, and he's a guy who came back, right? And so you have another guy that knows us. His shot is so much better. He gets to the foul line. He's making better decisions, and he's going to have a great year. He's going to have a great year.
One more, just coming off the bench. It looks like you've got a scoring option coming off the bench in Nate Calmes. He shot 50% and seemed to make a lot of things happen.
He averaged 17 in Division I as a freshman, and he was a high-efficient player. He can score. Corin Johnson had 21 points tonight in 20 minutes, 5 for 6 from the three-point line. He can score. Christian King has been probably our second or top three-point shooter in the preseason, and he got a little bit of opportunity, not a lot. Anthony Holland's been another guy who could make shots. So we've got multiple, could be a different guy on any night, and that's what I love about this team, is they're unselfish enough to know it. I mean, Paul Mulcahy, 5 assists. We were just, you play like a team. The ball moves, we share it, it's infectious. To the fans, come out and watch it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.